Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to automatically add new Google contacts to Go High Level CRM. Let's suppose I am running a business in which I am creating all my contacts in my Google Contacts. I want that as soon as there is a new contact added in this Google Contacts, I should automatically add this contact to my Go High Level CRM also. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, so I've completely automated this process. And to do this automation, I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between this Google Contacts and Go High Level CRM. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever there is a new contact added in my Google Contacts, automatically I am going to add the same contact to my Go High Level CRM. Now, if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can add the contacts from Google Contacts to Go High Level CRM. And for this, I am going to create an automation workflow with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now, before we sign in to our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll go with the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one. We have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta, and then I'm going to name this workflow as automatically add new Google contacts to Go High Level CRM, and then I'm going to select the folder. Now these are the folders which have been created, and I'm going to select it as all automations, and then simply click on create. So here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me, and here it is written add trigger. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Now here in this workflow, I want to add my Google contacts, whatever contacts I am adding in this Google contacts, to my Go High Level CRM. So I will be adding my trigger application as Google Contacts, and then I will be taking my action application as Go High Level. So here, whenever I'm going to create a new contact in my Google Contact, then this workflow is going to get triggered. So here in my trigger application, which is going to trigger the workflow, is Google Contacts, and then in my action application, which is going to follow the trigger application, is Go High Level. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Google Contacts. And in my trigger event, I am going to select it as new or updated contact, and then click on connect. Now, if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on the sign in with Google. Now here you need to choose your Google account, Google Contacts account, and after choosing that account, you simply need to grant away the permission, for which you need to click on this allow. You will see Google Contacts is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I'm going to create a contact, and then I'm going to save and send test request. Now as soon as I do this, I'm going to receive the response response as soon as I create the contact, and this is going to show us the connection setup which we have created between Google Contact and Pabbly Connect that is successful. So first I'm going to create a new contact in my Google Contact account, and here let's say my first name is Current, my last name is Lead, my email address is currentlead@pabblytudes.com. The company is Magnet Brains and the job title is. Then I'm going to add my phone number, and then if you want you can add the rest of the details. I'm going to skip these details. I have added all the required details. I'm going to click on the save, and you will see a Google contact will be created, and as soon as the contact is created I will go back towards my workflow and I'm going to save and send this. You will see that as soon as I've created the contact I have received that response here in this workflow. You can see the name was Current Lead, email address was currentlead@pabblytudes.com, phone number was this, company name was Magnet Brains, job title was content creator. Now here as soon as I have save and send this, I have captured that response here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created is working fine. Now whenever there will be new contact created in my Google Contact, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, I want to add this particular contact which I have in my Google Contact to my Go High Level CRM. So I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application I'm going to search for lead connector v2. In my action event, I'm going to select it as create or update a contact and then click on connect. Now over here, if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with lead connector v2. And here you have to choose your sub account. I am going to select my sub account as Pabbly Connect. And here you will see lead connector v2 or Go High Level is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have all these details to be filled. So the first one is that I have to enter the first name. Now over here I'm not going to enter any of these details manually like this over here. Instead I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from Google Contacts, and when I click on this field I can see this Google Contacts. When I click on this I can see all the response which I have received from here. So I'm going to first enter my first name, and the first name was Current. So I'm going to enter this. I'm going to enter the last name as Lead. So I'm going to enter this. Then I'm going to enter the full name as Current Lead, which is this one. And then I'm going to enter my email address as currentlead@pabblytudes.com. And then I'm going to enter the phone number as this one, and then I'm going to enter the company. If we have the field for company, here we have this, so I'm going to enter the company name as Magnet Brains. And then I'm going to skip so many of these fields. Here you see that the location ID is not required, address is not required, city, country, state, postal code, tags, time zone, source, website. So if you have received the response for these fields, you can enter following the help desk given below, and mapping the response which you have received from the previous response is DND. I'm going to select it as none. DND settings call status, I'm going to select it as none. Then DND settings call message, this is not required, I'm going to skip this. DND settings email status, I'm going to select it as none. And then again these fields are not required. SMS status is none, I'm going to none all of these. WhatsApp status, SMS status, GMB status. So here you can select this, which industry does your business belong to. I will be selecting it as education, and then we have all of these fields. Now these fields are not required one. I want to simply sync my Google Contacts with my Go High Level CRM contacts, and if I enter these details it will start appearing on all of my contacts. So I am going to simply skip all of these details. Now over here you can see I have mapped all the required details. Here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. So now here, after adding all the details, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request and let's wait for the response here. I have received the response and this response is a positive one. I have received the contact ID. I'm going to open my Go High Level account and check whether this contact has been created there or not. This is my Go High Level account on the left hand side where you can see all these options. I'm going to open the contacts and here you see we have created this current lead. The phone number which we entered was this one. The email address was currentlead@pablitudes.com and we have also recorded the date and the timing of this contact creation. So now to summarize, we took Google Contacts as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We created a new contact in Google Contacts and as soon as we do this, we wanted to sync the same contact to my Go High Level. So I took my action application as Lead Connector V2, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow and created this contact in my Go High Level account. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Google Contacts and Lead Connector V2 with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.